Hei, ingin bersua dengan Dinda yang kupuja di mana, bagaimana dan bila, oh cintaku, oh juita, hei, ingin bersua. Well, from a young age, I was inclined to be very, should I say, musical, because my grandfather was a singer, my mother was a singer, she sounded like Lata Mangeshkar, and my mother used to listen to songs like Neil Sedaka, Cliff Richard, in those days, you know. And when I grew up, it was all, and I had three brothers and 4 sisters. And the thing is, it was wonderful. I come from a family which we are very family oriented, and of course, my father always told me, and I learned a lot of good things from my father. My father was a tailor. My father was working. He used to sell papers during the Japanese time, and then of course, when we all were born, and we grew up slowly our family grew up, and then being the eldest at home, I had to be responsible for the whole family. In school, I used to sing, and these are the classmates who can play the guitar, play the drums, and they sing together. And I became, of course, I used to sing devotional songs, I used to sing Hindi songs and English songs. And my first Malay song which I learnt was Biarlah Ku Pergi, sung by the late Saloma, I think composed by Tan Sri P. Ramlee. And for 3 years, Biarlah Ku Pergi, I sang for 3 years and won the competition in school. Of course, I finished my secondary school, and I was a teacher for a while, for about 9 months. I taught in Batu Gajah School, where one of my uncles was the headmaster. And then I applied for the postal job, and I became a postal officer, where I started off in General Post Office, which was the Dataran Merdeka, the first one. I started the postal department in 67. So working there for 5 years, and I was invited by RTM to sing in one show. And I used to do Kalapadam those days on the RTM Indian program, singing Hindi song. Then one English program, they asked me to do an English song. I never used to sing any Malay songs. So what happened? I'm coming from an English oriented school, speaking school, and I was not very good in my Malay. And I went and I was invited for a function in Cheras, a Hari Raya function, where I remember they asked me to sing one song, a Hindi number. That Hindi number was called Gusta Hi Maa. Forgive me, maafkanlah. When I sang that song in Hindi, there was one small boy, a 14-year-old boy, came in crutches with one leg and said, Abang Dave, this song is such a beautiful song in Hindi. Why don't you translate it into Malay language and try to, make it, you never know, you can make it big. That struck my mind. And as I said, my Malay was rubbish. I was not really very, very fluent in Malay, and I was at that time I was posted in section 17 of post office, and there was live studios around there in section 14, and I just went up there, borrowed somebody's motorbike, and just went up and said, I told them that I want to become a singer. Can you audition me? So the Malay guy sitting down there, he said, you want to become a singer? I said, yeah. What kind of song can you sing? I said, I've learned 1 or 2 Malay songs, 1 Hindi songs and all that. Maybe I would like to record. So anyway, I went there, and the guy said, no, rubbish, you can't sing Malay. So I went back. After 6 months, I went back, a little bit better, more fluent in Malay, and I passed the test. And they said, okay, you can come for recording, but you bring your own band. You pay your own money. I said, oh my God. So I paid 200 ringgits. My pay was only 148 ringgit in the postal department. I had, and I recorded that song. There was 4 songs on the EP. EP those days were 4 songs, you know, small 45 speed. So Ku Tak Ingin Menangis Lagi was my first song. Second song was, the other side was Maafkanlah, and Menangis Dalam Gelita, and Harum Bunga Kembang. These are the 4 first songs I recorded. When that song was released, Life had not signed up with me. They thought, you know, just one goal. And that song, Maafkanlah, became a number 1 hit for 13 weeks on the charts, the local charts. That's where DJ Dave was born. And after that, of course, Ku Tak Ingin Menangis Lagi, one of my compositions, that became a hit again. So then when EMI, at that time the British company, which was, the headquarters was in Singapore, the lady flew down and said, we want DJ Dave, find out whether he signed up anywhere. So lucky I have not signed with anybody. So it was a loss of Life Studios. And what happened? EMI signed me for 3 years. And of course, I recorded Ingin Bersua with Aman Nawab, Datuk Aman Nawab. And after that, of course, it all, one hit after the other, one hit after the other, till to date I have about 43 albums and many EPs. And I said, yes, it was a roller coaster. You're coming up and down, but I was still in the postal department. And as I said, I started doing my charity work. Like on my birthdays, I must do my charity for these children, because I felt, my parents used to do it, but because a child, a special child came and gave me the sort of dorongan or the promptness to go and to become a recording artist. So that's why I never forget them. Till today, all my birthdays on a Valentine's Day are celebrated with unfortunate children. Wherever I am. If I'm in Australia, I'll do it in Australia. If I'm in Singapore, I'll do it in Singapore. And if I'm in Sabah or Sarawak, I'll do it. I've done it all over the place. And so it became a norm that on my birthdays, I'm not going to celebrate it with my other celebrities' friends. I want to celebrate it with the unfortunate children.